Hey everyone, this is Tyron with Anytime Fitness here in Katy, and we are here with our very first full-on class that's replacing what's called our Fat Incinerator class. And we're going to run this class with you step by step, taking you through all the exercises, explaining them, and giving you a good idea of how it is that you can do your workouts at home. So we hope this really helps you out a great deal. Today we're going to have Sarah, my wife, and Dorinda, who is going to be demonstrating exercises while I walk you through each of them. And so the way the class is going to be set up is we're going to have them here behind me, set up ready to go through each of the exercises. We're going to go for about 45 seconds per exercise to be able to help the video from being too long. You can increase those if you'd like. You can also do this additionally one round through after we're done. But all the exercises are intended for you to be able to do them right at your home. You don't need any additional equipment. We do recommend that you have a soft surface for you to be able to lie down on. That could be a mat or it can be carpet. But if you're going to be on a wood floor or tile floor, just know that it might be a little bit hard on your knees and such. But just that's something that you need as far as equipment. It would be nice little yoga mat or a blanket. All right, so what we're going to do first, like always, we always are going to stretch. So I'm going to take you through those stretches, and then we're going to bring Dorinda and Sarah into the picture, and then we're going to get started with the different exercises that we're going to work with. All right, so here we go. The stretches, we're going to start a nice wide stance. We're going to go ahead and come down, reaching for the floor, just holding it there for a few seconds, and then I'm going to reach over for my favorite ankle. Go ahead and say hi, check my shoestrings, make sure they're nice and laced up. And then I'm going to come over to the other side, stretching. This is a nice hamstring stretch, also for our obliques, our back. Great stretch for you. Speaking of our back, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of come in a little bit. We're going to bring our arms out. We're going to do a nice trunk rotation. All right. And then we're going to come around the other side. Good. All right, then we're going to come up, we're going to reach for the sky as high as we can. Oh, that's a great stretch. And then we're going to lean over. Good. Back to the other side. Oh, yeah. Now we're going to get one more with our hamstrings. We're going to cross our feet like this. And then we're going to reach down for our toes. Woo! I can feel that burn. Nice stretch there. All right. And then we're going to come around. Coming down. Oh yeah. Feels good. All right, now for all of you that are able to do this, go ahead and grab your ankle and go ahead and stretch that quadricep. We're going to see how balanced I am today. I don't drink alcohol, so I should be able to do this. All right, the other side. Oh, my legs are so sore right now. Okay, I need this. All right. Once you got that stretch, we're going to go bring our arms out. Go ahead and bring one arm down. Bring the opposite arm across. We're going to do this nice little T-stretch. Bringing that other arm up and over, and we're going to stretch right here. Great for our rotator cuff. Great for our shoulder joint in general. Oh, that feels good. And then we're going to come bring the opposite arm up. Pulling back gently. Good. And then we're going to come like we've got an itch in our back. We're going to come up, over. Other arm over the top, right elbow, pulling down. Good. All right, and then I'm going to bring my other arm up and over, pulling down, stretching on the tricep. Good. Woo. All right, now we're going to try to bring as much energy to you as we can. We know it's not exactly the same. You're sitting around with that nice, comfortable couch that's probably calling your name, but I imagine you guys are bored to death, having watched all the Netflix episodes you possibly can take. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and bring you in, bring Sarah and Dorinda in, and we're going to get this show going, okay? All right, so Sarah and Dorinda, go ahead and come on in. All right, how are you guys feeling today?
Great, ready to go.
Yeah? Oh, I heard awesome, that's good. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and make sure we've got a good picture. Sarah's a little tall, so we cut off her forehead. All right, so the exercises that we're going to go through, each exercise is going to be about 45 seconds, okay? I've got the stopwatch. We're going to be using that to be able to make sure we're on time. All right, the very first exercise we're going to do, we're going to have both Dorinda and Sarah doing the exercises together. But what we're going to do is we're going to have Sarah doing the more aggressive exercises, the more difficult versions of these exercises, while Dorinda is going to give us what we call the modified versions of these exercises. And this will allow any of you who are watching this to be able to take part in this without feeling like, oh, that's a little bit too much. You basically can pick who it is that you want to follow, okay? All right, so the exercise that we're going to start with dips from the, we're going to warm up first. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with some jumping jacks. All right, our favorite jumping jacks. Sarah, can you demonstrate jumping jacks for us? Good, good. And Brenda, you want to show us the modified jumping jack? Nice. You see how she's just stepping left, stepping right. Now we're trying to keep our social distancing due to what's going on out in the world. All right. Now you see them going. What I'm going to do is we're going to actually get started here. I'm going to go ahead and start the clock. We're going to go for 1 minute, and then we're going to go to our next exercise. Good. Nice little warm up. Oh, these two are professionals. Yeah. Good. All right, Sarah's going to move over a little bit. We're going to try to make sure we've got a good picture here. Good, good, good. All right, keep on going. We've got 20 seconds down, 40 to go. Sarah, how you hanging in over there?
Great.
No problems, right?
Just the warm-up.
Just the warm-up, you got it. Okay, just trying to adjust that frame so you can see all the pretty faces. All right, all right. 45 seconds in. Oh, that's much better. Okay, we're making it. We're doing it. Good. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody relax. All right, the next warm-up exercise we're going to do is squats. Now, we call this air squats or body weight squats. So Sarah's going to do a full-on normal squat. She's going to demonstrate that for you. Now, when you're doing a squat, you're going to want to make sure that your knees are separated, toes pointed out. If you can turn facing the camera. Good, just like that. So you see how her feet are outside her shoulder width, knees are going out. All right, now if she turns to the side like she did originally, then you'll see how her hips are pushing backwards. We don't want her hips dropping straight down because that'll push her knees out in front of her toes, and that will put a lot of stress on those knees. All right, Dorinda's going to give you an alteration there where she's going to do some sit-down stand-ups. All right, for anybody that might be a little older and people may need to watch those knees. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice. Good work. Good job, Dorinda. Okay. I like the depth, Sarah. Getting down nice and low. Coming down to parallel. Good. Dorinda, how you feeling over there? Good. Yeah, no problem, huh? Yeah, either one of them, Sarah or Dorinda, could do either set here, either the more difficult or the easier.
Oh, I like this one.
Dorinda likes the easy one. I'm with Dorinda. I'd like to do the easy one too. All right, good. So what's coming up next is we've got lunges. This is going to be the next exercise. Any of you that have taken part with our classes in the past, these are not our favorite usually. We get a lot of complaints. I think lunges, burpees, froggers, these are all on the do not like list. All right, here we go. Ready? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and break. All right, good. Now here's a good chance. If you got water nearby you can get a quick sip. But we're going to jump right into it. All right, you guys ready? Let's go ahead and let Sarah do a lunge. She's going to make sure she gets a good distance out in front of her. Again, watching those knees. We don't want to take a short distance. Really risk those knees. We're going to get a long stride there. That's a good view. Good, good, nice. Dropping, you see our hips drop straight down instead of going forward. That's what we want. She's got her hands on her hips. Now, for those of you that have small dumbbells or weights at home, you're certainly welcome to go ahead and add that if you feel comfortable adding some weight to your lunges. Now, Dorinda's going to go ahead and do a modified lunge, and this is just going to be a difference in depth. She's just not going to go as low. All right, good, good. All right, here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. One of the other benefits of doing this from home is you get to pick your own music. So hopefully you guys have got a good music track going in the background. One of the downsides of working at home is you lose that community feeling. So you lose touch with a lot of your friends and such that you make at the club. So there's all kinds of pros and cons. All right. Good, 30 seconds. Some of you might have kids at home, and that can also be a pro or a con when it comes to getting your workout in. I think, Sarah, you have to, when you work out at home, you have to close the doors and do it very early in the morning so that you don't get bugged by the kiddos. Okay, 15 seconds. Dorinda's not as fortunate to be able to have kids. She's kidless at the moment. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Go ahead and relax. Okay, so that's going to take up our warm-up. Those are the warm-up exercises I have you go through. If you still feel like you're not completely loose, feel free to stretch a bit more, or you can go through those warm-ups again. All right, we're going to go ahead and run right into our circuit. Now, again, each circuit is going to be for 45 seconds. We're going to start with dips. And so what Sarah's going to do is she's going to come to the edge of her chair, and her feet are going to come out in front of her, and she's going to come down to about where her arm is 90 degrees. Good, and then coming back up. Dorinda's going to do the same thing. She's just not going to come quite as low. Okay? Good. Yes, perfect. Good. Okay, you guys ready? Here we go. 45 seconds, and go. Nice. Now, you can imagine doing this exercise, working the tricep, which, of course, for triceps, 3 different muscles are here, all making up that one movement. Now, the tricep is there for pushing things away from you. Anytime you push things away, this is the tricep that's helping to extend your forearm, okay? And so this is the exercise that we're working here, working that muscle group that has 3 different muscles making up the tricep. Okay, good. We've got about 15 seconds left. Good job, Dorinda. Nice, not overextending. Now, if you want to make this a little more difficult, you can add weight. You can grab a gallon jug and sit it on your lap and relax. Go ahead and take a break. Yes, what Sarah was doing is that she extended her feet further out, which put more weight on her arms and less weight on her feet. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is a little bit more related to a cardio exercise. This is going to get your heart rate up. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do a ladder run without the ladder. All right, those of you that have been in our class before, you've used the ladder before, where we stretch it across the floor and then you run a pattern. It's kind of like in the NFL, doing a combine exercise. Okay, so what we're going to do is Sarah's going to show you the more advanced version. This is where you're going to basically imagine you've got a square sitting underneath you, right below your feet, and you're going to go in and out of that square as quick as you can on the balls of your feet. Dorinda's going to do an alternative version where she's going to step into the square, out of the square, back into the same square, and then back out. And she's going to do that pattern over and over again. And this is for those of you who are unable to keep up with the kind of speed that Sarah demonstrated. All right, so here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Nice. Sarah, Texans might need you after their recent trade. Good. All right, Dorinda. Doing a great job. Maybe one of these videos will have you guys switch midstream. Good, good. Keep pushing, keep pushing. These are only 45-second rounds, so you should be able to push yourself pretty good. Okay, 30 seconds down. 15 seconds left to go. Keep pushing, Sarah. Keep pushing. There you go. Keep those feet going. Don't lose the pace. Don't lose the pace. Dorinda, keep that mind moving. Yes, I know it can be. There's lots of coordination. You got to be. And everybody, and relax. Good. Okay, yeah. Sarah's heart rate's up. That's good. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do on the floor. We're going to do some body weight push-ups. Anybody can do these. And the reason why I said, some of you may be saying, that's not true. I can't do one push-up. Well, I bet it is true if we can give you some modifications. All right, to be able to do it. And then, of course, you can progress through those modifications until you do a full-on push-up. All right, so what we're going to do is Sarah's going to do a regular push-up, what we know. All right, she's going to bring her arms outside of her shoulder width, and she's going to come down, being in a plank position, keeping her back and legs nice and straight. Dorinda's going to do what's called a modified push-up, where her knees are on the floor, arms are outside of her shoulder width, and then coming down and back up. Good. Down and back up. Now, here's a little trick. If you want to make it a little bit easier, what you can do, I need to adjust this a little bit because you guys are now on the floor. One thing you can do to make this a little bit easier is to bring your hips higher in the air, kind of like making like a little bit of U there. So, Dorinda, why don't you bring your hips up higher in the air and then come down. That makes it a little bit easier because it takes some of the pressure, some of the weight off of your shoulders and puts them on your knees. Now, for those of you who have a hard time doing this, one thing you can do is a wall push-up. So that's something Dorinda can jump up real quick, and she can show you a wall push-up. Just find the nearest wall and go ahead and go in and out. There you go. Push it against the wall, and you can increase that angle as much as you're comfortable. So there you go. Those are the different types of push-ups that you can do. You can also grab a box or a chair, and you can do a push-up on the chair just like that. Good, yeah. See, everybody, I think, can do a push-up. Good, okay. All right, so let's do this. We're going for 45 seconds doing our push-ups. Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Nice. Earlier today, Sarah had a push-up challenge, 100 push-ups and 100 pull-ups.
Oh my goodness.
She got through them all. That's impressive. Oh, Dorinda did the same, huh? Dorinda, didn't you do 100 push-ups and 100 pull-ups?
I did.
Oh my goodness. Got some rock stars here. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting close. Come on. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. All right. Sarah, you turned a little red? Yes, that's good. That's a good sign. Okay. All right. So those are the push-ups. Now you can do those all the time, right? I mean, tomorrow when you wake up, probably get some push-ups in. Might be a little sore. Push-ups are great. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to get some mountain climbers. Mountain climbers are an abdominal exercise, so we're working on our stomach. And what Sarah's doing is demonstrating how to do a mountain climber, kind of like running while being in a plank position. Okay? Now Dorinda is going to do the same thing, but she's actually going to do it slower. Okay? So just to slow it down so that the intensity is not as high. Okay? All right. All right, you ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Good, good. Yes, engage in it. This also is quite a cardio exercise. So if you feel your heart rate coming up, that is completely normal. Now, if you need to take a break, and this is a bit too much after having just done what we did with the push-ups, just take a little break, bring your knees to the floor, grab a breather, and then go ahead and start them again. All right, 15 seconds left. There we go. Keep it going. Keep it going. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Relax. Woo! Does anybody need some water? Just want to keep on pushing through. Take a few seconds to grab a sip of water. Hopefully you got some water near you. Man, I'm getting exhausted myself just watching you two. All right, so next exercise we're going to do is what's called bottom half squats. All right, now these are also called pulse squats. This is where you're going to drop down really low. You see Sarah, she's not coming to a full extension. She's just going about halfway up and then dropping down. Now those of you that are looking to work on your tush, this is a perfect exercise. This is really a glute blaster type exercise, so good. All right, Dorinda's going to go ahead and give us a modified version. Yes, good. So the big difference here is that she's just doing what would be called top halves, right? And there she's just coming down. More focused on the quadriceps, but certainly you're going to have some glute action going on. And then if you're not able to do that, you can do a simple sit down, stand up like we did when we did our warm-ups. All right, so you guys ready? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Good. These really start to burn when you start approaching that 30 to 45 second range. Sometimes we get really crazy and we start to do these types of things. I think in our boxing class we did this once for 3 minutes. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness, everybody was screaming. Oh, that was brutal. Okay, keep it up, keep it up. We are at 30 seconds, 15 more seconds to go. And then we are going to move away from our lower body and we are going to do some tricep push-ups. Woo! More push-ups coming up. Okay, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Okay. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to come back down to the floor. I got balls for you guys to hit. All right, coming down to the floor. Yep, you're going to be on the wall. That's right. Okay, so Dorinda's going to show us the exercise. Dorinda's going to show us the modified exercise. This is where she's going to be pushing off the wall like this. Her hands are much closer together. By bringing your hands closer together, this allows you to be able to focus on the tricep as opposed to working on our chest muscles or our pectoral muscles. Sarah's going to do the full version, which is where she's going to bring her arms, tuck them in, and she's going to come out, hopping outside the shoulder width, and then bring them back in for the actual push-up. Okay, this is a great tricep movement and also working those abdominal muscles. Okay, you two ready? All right, let's do it. Also, Dorinda looks like she's getting arrested. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! She failed her sobriety test. Darn it. Good, come on, there, nice, Sarah, good. Those triceps probably on fire. Oh my goodness. Yep. What we got coming up next, we're going to be doing some bicycle crunches, working again on our abdominal area. Good. The nice thing about this type of a workout and these classes being done virtually is that you're going to get a whole bucket load of exercises that you can do just with your body weight. I think you'd be really surprised at what you do. Okay, ready, and take a break. Good. All right, everybody back there that's watching us, hope you're enjoying this class. All right, I know Sarah and Dorinda are having the time of their life. Okay, all right. Now, just to help the positioning, maybe Dorinda will have you turn right here. Yeah. That way we can get a little bit better. Good, good. Okay. All right, you ready? Okay, let's see those bicycle crunches. Go for it. Yes. Now, Sarah's doing the full-on bicycle crunch. Actually, Dorinda is as well, but she's just not extending her upper body up as far as Sarah is. Now Sarah can even reach even further if she wanted to be able to bring up her upper abdominal area. But she does have a little bit of a tight neck issue, so she'll just stay just like that. Good, good, good. Nice extensions. Want to make sure you're pushing those feet all the way out, bringing them all the way in, working that lower abdominal area. Good. Okay, we're coming up on it. We're going. We've got 2, 1. Okay, everybody relax. Good. All right. Now, because we're down on the floor, sorry, Dorinda, we've got a plank. All right. She was just stretching a little. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to get into our plank. We've just got one more exercise after this. So plank position can be done where your body is completely horizontal, all right, just like what you see for Sarah. And then Dorinda is going to be on her knees. She's a little bit outside the shot. I'm going to turn it a little bit just to be able to help you see. So she's on her knees while Sarah is completely flat. All right, so here we go. Let's get it going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now, of course, you may not have a fancy dancy stopwatch like this, but I'm guessing you have some sort of timer on your Apple Watch or on your mobile phone. If not, then you can do the old 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000 deal. Good, almost there, almost there. Sarah, you hanging in there? Sarah and Dorinda both, I believe, made their planks all the way up to nearly 5 minutes one time last year. So they're pretty impressive when it comes to their midsection. All right, 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Okay. All right, so now we are going to come up. We're going to come off the floor. We're going to move those mats. And we're going to get some high knees. All right, so we got two different versions. So Sarah, you're gonna show us our high knees. Yes, so her body is actually coming off the floor. Her feet are coming off the floor, alternating, coming up to her hands. And then Dorinda is gonna go ahead and she's gonna do a marching. So she's gonna go, yes, there you go, yep, perfect. So for all of those that are unable to get those feet up as high as Sarah was, Dorinda's got a nice example for you. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get this done. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Good. Take some intense concentration to be able to do these. Let me move this for you so it looks a little bit better. Good. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Almost there, almost there. Keep those knees coming up high, Sarah. Keep them coming up high. There you are. Good. Good job, Dorinda. Take some mind-body coordination going on there, right?
Yes.
Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and guys, great work. Okay. All right, give me a second. Now they're going to go ahead and relax a bit because their part is done. So I hope each of you enjoyed that quick little circuit. Now what we would recommend is that if you are going to, let's say you want a little bit more of a workout than just the 30 minutes or 25 minutes that we just went through, I would encourage you to go through that again. Getting through those exercises, maybe increasing the time a bit. Our intention was that, at least for this first one, was not to go on for a full hour. We'll do that likely in the future as we work our way up, since we know we've got some people that are watching this video that are maybe joining us for the first time, or maybe they've been away for a little while just because they've been sealed or hid up in their house watching Netflix. So we're going to ease you back in this and then make sure we start pushing up the intensity levels as we move forward. All right? Okay, so what we're going to do is all of those of you that are ready to go ahead and pack it in and go ahead and get you a nice little post-workout meal. We're going to go ahead and stretch. For those of you that like to go on for the second half hour, go ahead. You can go ahead and move this video back, go through it all over again, and just increasing those times or picking one of those intensity levels that you feel like is best suited for you. All right, so for those stretches again, we're going to go ahead and come out with our legs, dropping down. Good. Reaching over to that favorite ankle. Stretching. Coming over the other side. Good. Now coming back up. Arms out. Rotating. This is a lot of fun. Thanks, Dorinda and Sarah. You are awesome demonstrators. I know everybody at home really appreciates having different versions, different intensity levels to be able to follow. For those of you that are watching this, it would be great if you could give us some feedback as to ways we can make this better. You can add your comments below, send us in some questions on Instagram or Facebook, and we'd be glad to make adjustments as they're appropriate. All right. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stretch our quadriceps. It's so strange being in this gym without a bunch of people in it. The new normal. I am going to do a video just kind of addressing what's going on in the world in this club and how it impacts us. That should be coming here soon. All right. Coming back over. Good. And up and over. Reaching. Good. Other side. Good. All right. Most important stretch, high fives. Air high fives. All right, so from all of us here at Anytime Fitness, we're going to continue to provide these videos for you as we're able to. Now, there is a real possibility that they will put us in shelter in place because of the situation of the virus. If that should happen, we will work to be able to provide you these videos via our home. So Sarah and I both have workout equipment, stuff that would be appropriate for home that we can also use. And so we'll do the videos from there if that's if that indeed what happens, that we're in a shelter-in-place situation. I hope, again, from all of us here at Anytime Fitness, Katy and Richmond, that all of you are staying safe, you're staying home, you're taking care of yourselves, and if you start to have symptoms, please go get tested as early as possible. And I think that's something that could end up being life-saving. And so until we get back to you here in another day or so, we'll see you very, very soon. Bye-bye.